anymore. If your people think I lied to them and your people think I deceived them, and if your people can prove that they sent me a donation, I swear on my kid's life, I will send it back.
Now she's out here swearing on her kids' lives. Like, excuse me, ma'am, are you mentally checked in? Because from where I'm looking, it's giving. I'm not really fond of my children energy, who throws their kids under the bus just to keep a lie afloat. That's not devotion, that's delusion. So whatever y'all sent her that triggered this spiral, I need you to send it again. I want the sequel. I want to see her hit that moonwalk in reverse, like she's auditioning for a TikTok challenge. The back pedal is gonna be elite. Popcorn! Ready? What's good? Fam, it's your girl, and you already know what time it is. Tap that like, smash subscribe, and light up the comments. Because courtroom Klingon Vivian is back at it, lugging her chaos right back to the courthouse like it's her second home. Honestly, she should rename her platform to Vivian's Daily Dose of Court Distractions, because justice ain't the mission here. Drama is dot and today. Oh, she's online again, performing like she just landed a role in Law and Order. Delusional. Intent. And surprise, yep, it's Jedediah again. But wait, for Itchy thinks, not saying his name somehow makes it anonymous. Girl, we're not new here. You could use emojis. She's got stories stacked up like she's releasing a memoir. And in her world, if Vivian says it, then it must be divine truth, right? Yeah, no. That's not how life logically.
This is why I choose to stay away from Dolton, because it's not the people that I love, it's the people that don't love me. And there's so many people that are hypnotized by your lies.
Now she's out here tossing her kids' lives around like emotional armor. Like, ma'am, what exactly are we doing here? Are you trying to manipulate the whole internet, or just casually gambling your children's safety? For some likes and sympathy, either way, it's giving. I'm not really vibing with motherhood right now. You swore on their lives over this. That's not just reckless, it's reckless, and every single one of y'all who ever emailed her, messaged her, or slid her receipts. Run it back, send it all again. I want the full sequel meltdown part 2. I want to see her hit panic mode and start moonwalking like she's headlining a throwback tour. We're talking full Usher 2004 levels of backslide. What's up, y'all? It's your girl. And you already know what time it is. Smash that like, hit subscribe, and cut loose in the comments. Because yes, your favorite survivor of her own storyline, YouTuber, is spiraling again. It's like clockwork. A court date pops up and boom, here she goes, back on camera shouting Jedediah's name without saying Jedediah's name. Sis is keeping him rent-free in her head with a lease that never expires. Let's be real, she's not showing up to court for justice, she's showing up to film episodes. The entire brand might as well be called Courtroom Clown Chronicles, because that's all she's delivering lately. And the delusion premium. Sis really thinks if she doesn't say his name, it doesn't count as slander. Like, girl, be serious. You could say it backwards in Morse code. We still know exactly who you're talking about. She's out here spinning bedtime fiction like she's writing a novella. And in her fantasy land, if Vivian said it, it's facts. Spoiler alert, it's not. Now she's framing this like some kind of David versus Goliath showdown, but this time, David brought a ring light and a YouTube login. Ma'am, this isn't Scripturewitz streaming content. Jedediah is out here doing interviews, gaining momentum, making strategic moves. Meanwhile, Vivian's mad. The same community leaders and public figures who are replying to him won't even read her emails. And ask yourself why. What are you going to say to them, Viv? How do you feel about my fake news hobby? Because that's what this is, performance art, not journalism.me. I'll admit it, I talk about Tiffany. I log off work, like what? Mess she create today? I own that. But you keep swearing you don't care about Jedediah, yet every single post has him front and center. That's not detach. That's an obsession with a notification bell. And the lies. Baby, you claim you don't watch his videos, yet you quote him verbatim. You remember timestamps like you're taking notes in class. So, do you watch or nah? Because the contradiction is giving acrobatics. And now you're telling your viewers, if anyone can prove they sent me money, I swear on my kids. Girl, again with the kids, over a YouTube beef. That's not love. That's an ethics violation with a side of poor judgment at this point. She's digging a crater so deep, she might discover dinosaur bones. And the kicker, She swears she never claimed she had cancer. Like, girl, be for real. Jedediah pulled one clip, and now we've all seen 24. I've personally clocked at least 12. You can't lie about a lie that's sitting on tape. You swore on your kids again to defend something we already proved false. That's not denial, that's delusional gold medal gymnastics. And now, she's in cleanup mode, deleting videos, scrubbing timestamps, erasing history like the internet doesn't have backups. But now she's saying, if you feel deceived and can prove you donated, I'll refund you, on her kids. That's the exact quote. So if you sent her even $1, go get your refund, not for the money, but for the reaction. Because the way she's gonna backpedal. Whew, that dust cloud's gonna be cinematic. Sneakers on fire. She's on camera like, if you feel I lied, reach out for a refund. But here's the trick, she's betting on feelings, not facts. And if you try, suddenly your email's missing. Dim is vanish. Her inbox. Reset. Her phone. Lost. Her assistant. Unavailable. She's ghosting everyone like it's Halloween year-round, while pretending she's an angel in white. And now she's saying, I never told your audience I had cancer. Your audience, sis, like it wasn't a live stream beamed across the planet. You told the whole internet with a mic in hand and a dramatic pause for effect. Don't gaslight the timeline, we were there. You were louder than a church sermon. This isn't miscommunication. This is full-blown contradiction in 4K. And now comes the plot twist, she refund only if the cancer lie is the issue. So like, where are people supposed to go for this refund? That ghost email? That fake political campaign site where she dropped the cancer claim in the first place? Ma'am, you said it. Loud, clear, public. This isn't he said, she said. It's we-saw-you-say-it. Imagine this. She grabs the mic, tells the crowd she has cancer, the crowd gasps, and the next week she's like, I never said that. Ma'am, we saw you. That's not memory loss, that's manipulation. In HD, Vivian's out here acting like the only reason people donated was because they were confused. Girl, no. People gave money because you said something serious on camera. You looked dead into that lens and let folks believe it. And when they brought it up later, you nodded like you were accepting an award. Didn't correct a soul, not even your own kid. He's out here saying, wait, I thought it was just a tumor. Meanwhile, the internet got the full-blown Lifetime movie version priorities. Huh. Now she's flipping the script. Like, oh, I didn't mean cancer. I was just confused. Girl, please. The truth didn't just go missing, it's in hiding. Truth got a whole new identity. New passport, changed its number. It wants nothing to do with you. You and the truth aren't even on speaking terms. And instead of just admitting it, she pulls a full gaslight special. I never said that, bleep. Ma'am, be serious. Return the money. Shut down the circus. Do the decent thing before you end up 6 feet under, Lise, and trust me, you're halfway there now. She's saying she wasn't even present at the trustee meeting when the donation was discussed. So how'd you know what the money was for? How'd you know not to correct anyone when cancer was getting tossed around like party confetti? You had one job, say that's not true, but no. You grabbed that lie and wrote it straight to the GoFundMe page like it was a black car service. All of this drama could have been avoided. All she had to do was say, yeah, I misunderstood the diagnosis. That's it. But instead, she's doing truth gymnastics, whipping and belly flopping onto a pile of her own contradictions. Let's not play games. Confusion is a mistake. Manipulation, that's strategy, Vivian. We see what you're doing. You're not lost your acting, full production. Script memorized, lies rehearsed, curtain up. And at this point, if she's lied about everything else, why would this be any different? I wouldn't be surprised if Vivian isn't even her real name. Might be a Cheryl or a Denise. Definitely giving fake ID energy. If the kitten heel fits, go ahead and strut, sis. At first, I was like, okay, let's give her grace. Now, I'm just watching the sideshow, hoping the clowns don't bring backup. And when she hits us with the tearjerker, excuse me for having a tumor, no, you don't get to pull the sympathy card after building your brand on deception. That's not how healing works. That's how hustling works. There's a big line between being human and being a fraud. And Vivian, you're standing all the way on the scammer side, loud and proud. So now what? Vivian's headed to court, and spoiler alert, she's gonna lose, because she's got stories and spin, while Jedediah's showing up with facts and receipts. And if she keeps running her mouth, she might not just lose in court, she might catch a charge or two on the way out. Y'all stay good, because I won't. But hey, just remember, Mama loves you. She really, really does.